11 life paths. Listen to your gut. In today's video, we're going to be speaking about listen to your gut feeling, especially when it comes to your family, your friends and acquaintances, and the other people that you know in your life. Or it might be when you're working a job. That's what we're going to be speaking about. We're going to probably dive a little into like your secondary energy. So your primary energy is that you're an 11 life path, but what's your secondary energy? Were you born? Were you born on the 1st like me? Were you born on the 5th? So that's what we're going to be diving into. Okay. Now, guys, let me tell you something. You are so intuitive that sometimes you even scare your own self. Okay, that's just factual. As an 11 life path, sometimes you look at the clock and you're like, oh shit, it's 11:11, or it's 2:22, or it's 3:33, or you're just walking and you're like, you thought of someone and that someone messaged you, or you were like on a trail or something happened. Like you just see, like it just happens. What does that mean? How many times do you have to see these things to just know that your intuition is so strong and your intuition is not lying to you? Now, let me tell you where some 11 life paths really get hurt. Like, really get hurt. Okay, now let me tell you something about 11s. I'm an 11 life path myself. Just because we're 11 does not mean we're perfect. We're going to make mistakes. Okay, we are going to make mistakes. But here's what it is. I've spoken to 11 life paths and I'm like, do you want to keep coming back to the third density? How long do you want to come back? I've spoken to one, she's like, I want to come back. I think she's like, she wants to come back a couple of more times or whatever. She thinks she has to come back a couple more times. You know, some 11 life paths, they have a different opinion. Some 11 life paths are super evolved, okay? Like, in a lot of aspects, but the thing is, a lot of 11 life paths, even though they know this person might be wrong for them to be with, or they know that they shouldn't be in this circle, or they know that until and if they don't move out of their home or their hometown or wherever they are, they're not going to grow. They know this, but some of them are not following their gut instinct, and that's what could hurt you as an 11 life path. As an 11 life path, just understand, guys, your gut instinct is not lying to you. It just is not lying to you. Now, when you're an 11 life path, let's just be honest, random people just come up to you and they just want to talk to you. They just want to get to know you, or they just love talking about their problems with you. They just love it. They just love coming around you and being like, oh, I have this problem, that problem. But you might not do that with other people. You might not have that with other people. But because you're charismatic, and listen to this, when the pendulum swings one way to the right, it swings the other way to the left in direct proportion to it did in the right. That means that the force, the charisma that you have, okay, it is so intense. Now listen to this very carefully. Listen to what I'm telling you very, very carefully. 11 life paths. The charisma that you have is so intense. It's so amazing. And what did I tell you? If the pendulum swings too much to the right, in direct force, it swings too much to the left. So because it swings too much to the left, you have to know that there's going to be a lot of haters. There's going to be people that are going to be very envious of you and I. That's the rule of the game. I didn't make up the rules. I didn't. I'm just an 11. Okay? You're going to have people that are just not going to like you. They're just not going to like you. They're really not going to like you. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to win. They want to see you fucking do horrible. I'm sort of I'm not. I'm like, I've got to just be truthful. Like, here's what the thing is. Like, I've noticed that there's a lot of people, like, I wish them the best or whatever, but you know, when they speak, they're like, oh, you'll be good, you'll be fine. Nah, man. Nah, like, I'm telling you, 11 life, you have your life, you've had a hard life, you've had a tough freaking life. Okay? I know this because there's an 11s message me every day. Recently, I've been having 11 life paths messaging me every single day. I check my DMs or I check my YouTube comments. Like, I have 11s message me every single day, and I've spoken to so many 11s. At this point, I can't deny the patterns. Okay, I speak to other people too. Other people, a lot of them have very normal lives. Okay, a lot of them might be very loved by their parents, or they might have gone to school and had just a happy school life. Or like, yo, some of the 11 life paths that I've spoken to, not some, most actually, what am I saying, have been through, if not all, have been through some terrifying stuff, okay? And by the way, I want to just thank you guys for reaching out to me. I'm like, honestly, I love it. You guys are such a blessing. Like, yo, I'm just gonna be honest, like, I feel so loved by you guys. Thank you so much for reaching out to me on Instagram and YouTube. It does definitely mean a lot. But my point being said is, once you're that charismatic, just understand you're gonna have a lot of people that are gonna be envious of you. It just is. Like, that is what it is. What am I telling you? Follow your gut. If your gut is telling you not to hang around with that person, why are you hanging around with them? If the whole world, if your whole family is telling you, yo, marry this one guy, marry him, or marry this one girl, or marry this guy, he's good looking, he's got money, he'll take care of you, but your gut is like, something is wrong, something is like your gut is telling you, and you're still like, oh, okay, I'll just... Nah, you have to follow your instinct. You have to follow your gut. Your gut ain't lying to you. It's not lying to you. It's telling you the truth. If you're an 11 life path, just understand, like, your whole life is challenged, bro. Your whole life, like, I don't get, like, I speak to 11s that are young. I know 11 that's 19, and I know 11s that are older, around even some past 40. Okay, I think so. I think this 11's past 40. We majority of us look very good, actually. So, that's a pretty big blessing for looking good. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us look very good, and from what I've noticed, we tend... Okay, that's for a whole different topic. But my point being said, follow your gut. Your gut is not lying to you. You are charismatic. Okay? You are a beautiful person. You're a lovable person. But when you don't follow your gut, if you know you've got to take that course, or if you... Not even course. Let's not even get into it. We don't even like to study under... We like to study, and we like to work for ourselves. Most of us do not even like working for other people. I'm an 11. I know that. The amount of jobs that I've switched around, I can't even count them anymore. I don't even know. I don't even remember how many jobs I've switched around, okay? Point being said, it's very hard for us to work for people, right? We love leading. We love doing our own thing. We really do. We really genuinely do, okay? Follow your gut. If you know you need to start a business, get started. If you know you need to end it with that guy or that girl, end that relationship. End it. Stop dragging it. If you know that you live in a toxic environment, you have people that are consistently putting you down, get a game plan. Get a game plan and start preparing to move out. But my point being said here is stop procrastinating and get it done. Okay, 11s? By the way, this is all coming from a place of love. Like, you know, I'm an 11 life, my 11, I'm an 11 life path myself. So this is all coming from a place of love. Okay, so I'm just telling you, get your stuff together, because we're in very strange times now. Okay, I've spoken to 11 life paths. By the way, like, message me on Instagram from arsalanfromto. I'm at arsalanfromto. Let me know if you guys have been dreaming recently. I talked to 11 life paths, and they've been telling me they've been having a lot of dreams very recently. Let me know about that, and have yourself, or comment on the YouTube video or whatever, and let me know if you have high intuition, and if you do, tell me some stories about it. I'm sure that all the 11 life paths would love to know. I would love to know. People in the comments would love to know. People will probably read the comments, connect with you, you know, follow each other, show love to each other. 11 life paths, have yourself a wonderful day. Take care.